Imagine a photograph you've seen 100 times, the Statue of Liberty standing tall over New York Harbor. A symbol of freedom, of hope, of the millions who believed the world could be better. Now imagine a different picture. Rising behind that same statue is a massive, boiling black cloud, a mushroom of fire and ash. People running along the waterfront, terrified and confused. Ships flipping over from the shockwave. The sky turning dark. And all of this, not fiction, not a video game, but a real historical moment in a world where Germany won World War II. This is not just an alternative scenario. This is a cold reminder of how fragile civilization truly is and how quickly everything can disappear. For people over 35, this hits especially hard. We grew up hearing our grandparents' stories, seeing wartime photographs, reading letters from the front. We always knew victory was fragile. But what if it never happened? After London fell, Germany focused its entire industrial and scientific power on one last enemy, the United States. In this alternate world, German technology advanced at a terrifying pace. Early drones, guided missiles, advanced jet aircraft, primitive computers controlling weapon systems. When Europe collapsed, America stood alone. And on April 12, 1947, everything ended. A blinding flash above Manhattan. Archive reconstructions show skyscrapers dissolving into dust within seconds. On the coastline, civilians desperately cover their heads, as if that could save them. The Statue of Liberty shakes from the shockwave, its copper surface blackened, its torch swallowed by smoke. For a moment, it looks like she might fall. But she stays standing, scorched, silent, broken. The United States surrendered 3 days later. What followed looked less like everyday life and more like a grim documentary about total occupation. America was renamed the Administrative Zone. Autonomous patrol machines roamed the streets, tall, steel-bodied, with sweeping searchlights. Citizens were registered, categorized, monitored. Schools rewrote history. Democracy was a mistake, the ideology of the new empire, the only truth. Speaking about the old America became dangerous. Owning pre-war recordings became a crime, but you cannot erase memory with laws. Deep under the ruined subway stations, in abandoned tunnels, in bombed-out buildings, people formed secret groups. They collected photographs of the destroyed New York skyline. They passed around forbidden vinyl records. They copied old texts by hand. Engineers, former soldiers, mothers who had lost their children. They called themselves the shadows of the old world. They understood one thing: a society without memory cannot survive. Meanwhile, the new order grew more mechanical than ever. Cities became perfect grids. No personality, no freedom, no individuality. Homes were equipped with surveillance devices, streets watched by cameras. Every person reduced to a moving component in an enormous machine. But the harsher the system became, the faster resistance grew. The older generation whispered the truth to their children. Young people secretly listened to old American music, the voice of a country that no longer existed. And this whisper, quiet, dangerous, nearly silent, became stronger than any army. Perhaps that is the true purpose of exploring such alternate histories. Not to terrify, but to remind us, freedom disappears in a single moment, one misstep, one political failure, one lost battle. But the memory of freedom lives longer than any empire. We look at the ruined New York skyline, at the blackened Statue of Liberty, and we ask ourselves one question: what do we do today to ensure this never becomes real?